I'm not going to pretend I am in peace now like I turned into a monk the moment I quit. But I will tell you this, if you smoke every day and vape, then peace is off the table. And if I have to make a metaphor to what quitting actually is, it's like giving birth in one way. It hurts like hell, but once you're done, you basically look at the fruits of your labor and say, wow, this is what I've been waiting for. And today, I am 250 days nicotine-free. And today, we're not going to be talking about lungs x-rays, heart benefits, or your dating confidence. Because smokers don't smoke because they are stupid or not aware of the damage, but they smoke because they want to feel something. That's why I smoked. So the talk today is about the real thing, the transformation, the actual peace that is on the other side. When you cut a toxin that's pretending to make you happy. Let's address nicotine first, of what it is and what actually does. I remember there was a show on Netflix, like Cyberpunk or whatever, I forgot its name. But basically the main character injects something dangerous in his body just to stay sane while using some sort of exoskeleton. And smoking is exactly that. It's a relief, it's not peace, it's not calm. That's where the difference lies. You get stressed or you wake up stressed and you just smoke to come back to okay, and then after a few hours, even a few minutes, your body just asks for it again. And what happens is that you always live in this constant scanning around you. You always want to check. You always check, do you have enough? Is it time for a break right now? Should I take this way that is shorter and I couldn't finish my cigarette at? Or should I take longer one that I can finish full cigarette with? When you do it enough times, it becomes normal eventually. And then when you actually want to address it, you start calling yourself anxious. But you are in a loop, you're not anxious. The entirety of the anxiety is coming from the nicotine deficit that goes in your body after you get a hit, because it does like this, a spike of dopamine, and then drops drastically. And that's why you keep smoking on repeat. And the more you do it, the stronger the loop. And it bleeds out to every aspect of your life. To your friends, how you deal with people, how you deal with your jobs, what jobs you select, what relationships you're okay with or not okay with, how you handle pressure and how you carry yourself, and so on. From what I noticed in quitting smoking content, generally the majority of people are obsessed with the first 72 hours, with the first month, the 30 days, all like the technical stuff. But what they are not aware of is that the real change comes way later, comes in the 3 to 5 months period, in this period precisely. Because it will then hit you. You didn't just quit smoking, you quit friends ritual, you starting to dissect specific moments in your relationships. You quit the I will be right back or calling friends from afar to let's smoke one. So you lose everything related to smoking here, and you start to see cracks everywhere because now there is no buffer. There is no a smoke screen in front of you that tells you you're now okay. If you're not okay, you get more intense sense of how not okay you are actually. And that's where people get confused and they think there is something wrong with them. And the cracks I'm talking about are subtle. Once you see them, you cannot unsee them. Some friends feel boring. Some conversations feel fake. Some relationships start to show cracks. And you start to notice what you have been numbing out constantly. And I promise you this, it's not cute or easy to do. It's like very raw experience with no anesthesia. You're experiencing life on a direct, deep level. And the thing that nobody told me about, I wish someone has told me that. The discomfort that you feel in this period is not a sign that you are failing. It's a sign that nicotine is no longer buffering anything. You're seeing with absolute clarity and you feel raw emotions. And if you are anything like me, who came from like bullying in school, neglect from parents, or like changing environment all of a sudden, seeing intense stuff early on, then you start to see that your raw experience is like very close to being very dark. And so you would consider re-smoking again. But at that point, you already know that it will not do any good for you. And so yeah, quitting hurts actually, not because of the nicotine alone, but also your body and your brain misses the older version of you. And let me say it to you cleanly. If you smoke every day and vape every day, you are trying to build peace on a chemical cycle. And you can't, because the cycle demands attention, demands constant scanning. You need to see your surroundings. You need to count how much you have, how many cigarettes or how much the battery is full on the vape. Even if you enjoy it and it's a reward, you are constantly injecting it in your body and it owns a piece of your day. And here is the deeper problem. It messes with your self-confidence a lot, because when you say that you want to quit and you can't, you shame yourself into smoking again. And you learn that my word doesn't matter, doesn't mean much to me. And that internal disrespect is what kills the peace long term. And I'm not magically peaceful now. I am certainly way more peaceful. That's true. I still get stressed, I still get irritated, but no more negotiations, scanning, and this high level of anxiety daily, and this dragging myself into life feeling that I used to get, I no longer get. I wake up in the morning, I do my sports, I do videos like this, and so no more anxiety. I live my day without being managed by a toxin that pretends to make me happier somehow. And from my 250 days nicotine-free versus my 12 years of smoking, I can tell you with confidence that you are not living in peace because you smoke. And when you are that far in your quit smoking journey, you will see how green this side is for what it is, even if it doesn't feel like it at first. That's okay. So let's wrap it up. Nicotine says you fake peace. Prepare yourself for the actual hard part that comes after the 30 days mark. And quitting matters because it breaks the cycle of noisy brain all the day, and your self-respect gets boosted because your world is not fragile anymore. Binge watch my videos for free sources, or you can join my coaching. Up to you. All I'm telling you is the sooner you quit, the better the outcome of your life. And that's where your true identity, the next version of yourself, the better improved version of you comes out in this period precisely. That's it for me today. Stay safe and take care.